It is 8:24 a.m. Monday, April 21st, and we're waking up to the news that Pope Francis has passed away, I believe at the age of 88. You're going to hear a lot of jokes about how the last person he met with was J.D. Vance, I guess, and yada, 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 but you're also going to see a lot of people that are going to be heartbroken over this, and listen, I understand. People take their religion and their faith very seriously. It's something that they hold dear. And for the Catholic faith, the Pope is a very important figure. As an atheist, I don't think any religious leaders should really be mourned, but specifically religious leaders that were at a minimum complicit in harm. So before everybody gets weepy-eyed over the passing of the Pope, let me just remind you that there were credible allegations that the Pope long knew of Cardinals' abuse and did nothing. This is from 2018. On the final day of Pope Francis's mission to Ireland, as he issued wrenching apologies for clerical sex abuse scandals, a former top Vatican diplomat claimed in a letter published on Sunday that the Pope himself had joined top Vatican officials in covering up the abuses and called for his resignation. The letter, a bombshell written by Carlo Maria Vigano, I don't know how to pronounce that, and I know I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. My apologies. The former top Vatican diplomat in the United States and a staunch critic of the Pope's seemed timed to do more than simply derail Francis's uphill efforts to win back the Irish faithful, who have turned away from the church in large numbers. Its unsubstantiated allegations and personal attacks amounted to an extraordinary public declaration of war against Francis's papacy at perhaps its most vulnerable moment, intended to unseat a pope whose predecessor, Benedict, was the first pontiff to resign in nearly 6 centuries. So, from my personal standpoint, I think it's important to remember what the Catholic Church has done and what many of these people that people are going to mourn when they pass away, like the Pope, did or didn't do. Listen, he went around and he apologized for what the church did, but I'm sorry, an apology is not enough. Thousands upon thousands of young boys were assaulted and abused at the hands of who knows how many priests. And the church kept moving these people around and fighting against making this stuff public and allowing these priests to continue to abuse even more children. Children. Let me say that again. Children. The Catholic Church has abused more children than possibly any other organization. So, get sad, mourn, if that's what you want to do. Just know who you're mourning. Just know who you're shedding a tear about. You're shedding a tear over one of the people who were involved in the cover-up of the sexual abuse of thousands of children over the course of decades. And I understand, once again, that people's faith, like I said in the beginning of the video, people's faith, people's religion are very important to them. But I'm telling you flat out, if you learned that Home Depot managers were, thousands of Home Depot managers were sexually abusing thousands upon thousands upon thousands of young boys, and Home Depot Corporation knew about it, and they just kept moving managers around to different stores in order to just cover it up, knowing that that abuse was just going to happen in another store, you would never shop at Home Depot again. But for some reason, you still go to the Catholic Church. And for even still more unknown reasons, you still leave your children with those priests. Cry, be sad, and mourn. Just know who you're mourning.